In this video, I'm going to show you how I organize and store all of the key data and content related to my fashion brand. This is how I stop myself from drowning in brand assets, having a Google Drive with multiple folders for content, having separate pieces of content stored on my external hard drive, having some pieces of content stored just on my desktop. I've accidentally sent the wrong logos to manufacturers before, and then they sent me samples back with blurry prints because I didn't send them a high quality PNG, SVG, or PDF. I used to spend 30 minutes looking for links to different mood boards that I had made because I didn't have one organized file system that I could easily navigate and send to art directors or creative directors that I was working with. I'm going to break down this Airtable database. This is something that I use every day and it helps me run my business. Building a command center like this for my brand has allowed me to deploy assets at light speed, maintain brand consistency without being a control freak. I look professional to collaborators when they ask me for a mood board and I whip it up in 2 seconds. And also setting up a system like this will allow me to evolve gracefully into the next age of human and AI interaction. In future videos, I'll show you some of the cool AI automations that I've been building with this Airtable system, like having an AI agent handle all of the content organization. It can send emails on my behalf, and it will notify me when my stock gets low and it's time to place a restock order. So here is the brand guide sheet within the brand Basecamp Airtable base. I also have sheets for team members and freelancers. I back up my product catalog here. I log all of the orders. I've linked my QuickBooks to the Airtable so I can access my budget and finances in this finances tab, all my legal documents like my formation documents, LLC documents, trademark documents, etc. all here. Return, refund, shipping policies, all here. And then any FAQs related to the brand from my website. All of that is stored here in the brand Basecamp, but just for this video today, I want to go over the brand guide tab. So in the first field, we have the brand name. This is my brand, Pathos of Things. Adjacent to the brand name is the logo and emblem files. These are the official files that I use for everything, and they are stored here. Then after that, I have a button for the website. If I click this, it will take me to my website. Here you can see I'm logged into the Shopify admin. This next button, if I click this, takes me to the product photo folder within the brand's Google Drive account. Here I have all of the photos for one of my lookbooks stored. Other lookbook photo folders are in the drive as well. Then next to the product photos folder, I have the content folder in Drive. If I click this button, it then takes me to the Pathos of Things content folder within the brand Google Drive. Next to the content folder is the Figma deck. If I click this, it will take me to my Figma database. And here is the deck. I can press this orange share button and create a share link and then send this to photographers and art directors. Next to the deck button, I have my mood board. So if I click this button, it takes me back to Figma again. And this is the brand Figma folder. As you can see here, I have all my mood boards organized, including this Season 2 tactical mood board, which contains specific references for various categories of content that I need to shoot. Next to that, I have hex codes for the brand color palette. These hex codes coincide with the hex codes in the brand guide deck. After that, I have typefaces and fonts. So I have the titles and headlines. Whoops, I actually need to fix this. So that should say Helvetica for titles and headlines, and then subheadings and body text is Arial. Next steps for me here will be attaching an AI agent using N8N. Here's a version of an AI agent that I built that's been helping me create and edit my YouTube content. I'll probably make something very similar to help me with my brand, and it will have access to the Airtable database I showed you today. From there, I can build customer service agents that have access to people's order IDs. So if someone comes to my website and they need help with an order, I can have the AI agent access their order information within the Airtable database, because the Airtable database is connected to Shopify. If you want to see how I do this, leave a comment. I'm happy to go deeper into the AI stuff, especially AI agents, considering that AI agents is such a popular buzzword right now. Everybody is all hype about AI agents, but I'm actually building them. I'm not just talking about them. I'm deploying them for my business, and I'm using them in a fashion business, which I think not a lot of fashion entrepreneurs are hip to because they don't have any tech experience like I do. If you found this video useful or helpful in any way, please like and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and I'll see you in the next one.